Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Megan with Her Courage to Plan. Today I've got to go ahead and do our paycheck budget number 1 check-in with you guys. Now, if you missed our paycheck budget number 1 setup and budget with me, I will leave that video linked up above and you can go back and check it out if you so desire. And also guys, if you're liking this setup, these are my full page stickers that I do have in my Etsy shop. And you can get the monthly budget, you can get paycheck number 1, paycheck number 2, 3, and 4 in this particular pattern. This is for October, but you can use this for any month. I don't actually put the months on these particular full page stickers. So they're individual stickers that are laid down. And if you're interested, I do have the link down below to my Etsy shop in the description box. So let's go ahead and get right into completing our paycheck budget number 1 check-in. So for hubs, we did plan $14.02 to be direct deposited into this joint household account, and $14.02 was deposited. And then for me, we were planning $700, and of course $700 was direct deposited to this account, which this total income is $21.02. Now, if this is your first time watching one of our budgeting videos, my husband and I, we do allocate a portion of our paychecks direct deposit into this joint household account, and we pay bills from this household account. We still have our personal accounts where we have a little bit of monies direct deposited into those accounts, but that's just for whatever, personal things we want to do. But as far as our bill account, this is what I budget out of. And again, if you don't see any of the sinking/saving funds that you normally see, either we don't deal with that or we just take care of that type of expenditure from our personal accounts. And also we do use the Every Dollar Budget app to help us keep up with our expenditures. All right, and then for giving, for tithe, we do tithe off of our gross income, and the plan was $338, and $338 was the actual for paycheck number 1. And then for the mortgage, the $502, Netflix was the same, and our internet was the same. Pest control, now pest control of course is every other month, and we've taken care of that. Our electricity is the same. YouTube $11.99. And then for groceries, guys, we planned $425 and it came in at $322.10. Now for paycheck number 1, our groceries is lower because last Saturday, guys, I did not feel well, and I had to have hubs, help me out around the house, and of course, do a little shopping. So I told him not to do the full-blown grocery shopping, just pick up, a few items to kind of get us by until I felt better, and I would go to the grocery store because I do enjoy going to the grocery store myself. And guys, I'm so proud of him because he did not do the full-blown grocery shopping. He just got the few items as I requested, and so that contributed to these groceries being lower. So I still have to go to the grocery store, but I'm hopeful that we'll still be able to come under budget. So, but for now, $322.10 is what we've spent on our groceries. Now for the house supplies, I did go over on house supplies, guys. So that came in at $55.53. And then for the gas, you all are not going to believe this, we have not gotten any gas. Now, we are on vacation, guys. So even though we're not actually going anywhere, we're just happy to be off, guys, and just enjoy doing nothing or whatever we want to do. But we're not traveling for our vacation this year. But the gas, I still have gas in my car. And then when I do get ready to go back to work, I may or may not need to get gas right away. We'll see if we end up not having to get any gas for the month of October. That will be awesome. But even at that, even if we have to get a little bit of gas, this here gas category seems to be looking pretty good with our paycheck budget number 1. And then for our buffer, we only had a small amount allocated for the buffer, but we didn't have to spend anything from the buffer, meaning that there's no expenditures that came up that was not accounted for our paycheck budget number one. And then for son's tuition, the $150, that was the actual amount that was put into his savings account for his tuition. And in our pet, we've got the $50 that was taken care of as well. So a total of $200 was taken care of as far as the savings for paycheck budget number one. And of course, we don't do cash envelopes at this time. But for our extra debt HELOC, we plan $84.22 to be set aside. And $84.22 was actually set aside from this paycheck. And we will definitely make that payment closer to the end of the month as far as the extra debt. And then the regular payment is due closer to the end of the month as well. So let's go ahead and get these totaled to see where we are with our actuals in our expenses. Alright guys, so our total expenditures thus far for paycheck budget number one is at $1317.17. And so we can go ahead and plug in our paycheck overview amounts for paycheck budget number one in this actual section. So our actual income came in at the $2102, which is what was planned. Our giving at $338. Our expenses came in actually at $1317.17. The savings was at the $200. No cash envelopes, and the extra debt $84.22 was set aside. So let's crunch these numbers and see where we're at for paycheck budget number one. So $2102 minus $338 minus $1317.17 minus $200 minus $84.22. All right, guys, so we have a balance of $162.61 left over for paycheck budget number one, which is looking really good, guys. So considering that we are well below in the groceries, which is awesome, and we didn't spend anything on the gas or the buffer, and we were over $15.53 in house supplies, but overall, we still have a nice amount in our paycheck budget number one, which is again amazing. So yeah, guys, this is looking pretty good for October. Now, please make sure you stay tuned to our October mid-month check-in. It should mirror our paycheck budget number one, but because we have the mid-month section on our budget, we do need to make sure that we do our mid-month check-in for the month of October, guys. All right, guys, so leave me a comment down below. How is your paycheck budget number one going if you do paycheck budgets? And yeah, guys, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.